Hello everyone, this is the third OpenCart tutorial of my OpenCart tutorial series. In this tutorial I will be showing you how to add, edit, modify categories in OpenCart. Now in the last tutorial we were talking about how to add and create products, so I thought categories would be the next thing to move on to. It would be the most appropriate. Basically, a category is a group of products. So, for example, by default when you install OpenCart, you've got the desktop categories. So when you click on desktop, it will show you some items that belong to that. Obviously, there's things like mobile phones here. That just comes by default. That wouldn't belong. But something like the Samsung Sync Master, or there's a Mac category. So the iMac would belong to the Mac category. You might have MP3 players, they're all in one category. So it's just an easy way to group all your products together, and it's an easy way for customers to navigate through your website. Now, to add a category, it's very easy. All you need to do is log into your OpenCart administration panel, select catalog, and then click on categories. Here you'll already see some categories that came with OpenCart. You can just delete them. To delete them, all you have to do is click on the ones that you don't want, or you can select them all here. So I'll just delete MP3 players test 16. Delete, and that will be gone. To add a category, that's very easy. You just click insert at the top right hand corner. You'll be asked to put in a category name. So I'm going to put in my first category. The meta tag description, that will be a few words that describe your category. These few words will be shown on Google search results, so just something very descriptive but nice and short as well. Category. And then meta tag keywords, just 5 to 10 phrases or words that describe that category. So if it was going to be a category for MP3 players, you would put in MP3 players, iPod, iPod Touch, iPod Nano, Sony Walkman, and just maybe a few others. The description, you've got an area in the category page where you can type in some text to describe that category. That's what the customer or the user will see. So I'm going to type in, this is my first category. Now, if you watched my last tutorial, I'll also show you how to use the editor here. So I'm not going to go into great detail on how to use the editor, but I will. You've got some basic things: boldness, italics, underscore. If you're up to date with your HTML, you can click on the source button and you can add some HTML code if you wish. So yeah, that's the general tab. You then move on to the data tab. Now, a parent, that's basically if you've got a parent category. So for example, the main category could be computers, and then you could have a subcategory called laptops. Laptop would be the subcategory, and the parent category would be desktops, the main category. So I'm going to put in, I won't put anything in just now, I'll put something in later on. Stores, if you've got multiple stores, you can assign certain categories to certain stores. We'll be looking at multi-store usage later on in the next few tutorials. Your CEO keyword, that would just be a keyword to describe or a keyword for the category. So for example, if the category name was MP3 players, you could make the CEO keyword MP3 players. That's not set up, so it wouldn't actually work. But for the moment, I'm just going to put in my first category. You can have an image to for your category to be associated with the category. I'm just going to use something that's already here. If you look at the last video tutorial, I'll also show you how to upload images and create folders and so on. Top, if you want the category to be displayed along the top here, then you would check that. Columns, that's the number of columns to use, sorry, the number of columns to use for the bottom three categories only works for the top parent categories. Your sort code, or sort order, sorry, that's just the order the category is going to be displayed in. So I'm going to put 1, so hopefully when we refresh the page it will show up on the top. And status enabled. The design tab, that's just if you want to use a layout override. We'll be looking into layouts later on, and that's not something you need to worry about just yet. And sorry, filters as well. I'll be discussing filters in the next tutorial, so if you're interested in using product filters, watch that. So I'll just click save. And there's our new category here, MP3 players. I'll go back to the home page. There you go, my first category. Desktop has also been set to 1 for the sort order, so it's going to just display the two of them next to each other. So now that you've added it, if we click on it, there's no products in the category. That's very easy to fix. In the last tutorial I showed you how to do that, but I'll show you just now. If you go to Catalogue, Products, and if you edit an existing product, select the Links tab, and then you type in my, and then it'll come up automatically, my first category. Just click on that, click Save, and then when you reload that category, you should have an item here. And there you go. I'm just going to quickly show you how to add subcategories now. So here's my first category, it's here on the second page. So I'm going to add a subcategory, I'm going to call it my first subcategory. Helps when I spell it right. Meta description, I'll just copy and paste that. And meta keywords, again, just some words to describe that category. It's important to separate each phrase and word with a comma, otherwise it won't be registered properly by search engines. Now this is going to be a subcategory, so you need to select a parent category. To do that, just type in this parent category, my first category. I'm going to put in a CEO keyword. I'll put in an image as well, just for the sake of it. Now I don't need to select top because the parent category is already on top. I don't need to actually add this one to the top, it should do it automatically. So if I click save and then just reload, there you go, you've got my first category, which you can still click on if you want, or you can select the my first subcategory underneath. Again, there's no products linked to this category, but you can just do that by, again, editing the product, selecting the links tab, and then typing in the name of the subcategory. So it will say here, my first category / my first subcategory. Select save, reload the page, and there you go. Just one last thing, you'll notice that you've also got a repair button. That basically means that it is going to repair the database. It's good if you click that now and then. It just fixes any broken data in the database. It doesn't have any major impact on your store. Um, if you've got any questions, please just leave a comment. To keep up to date with all my videos and extensions, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching.